Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. I want to ask you a question. What are your favorite guns from year 2? I've been thinking about this lately, and I'm going to start putting together some videos on my favorite year 2 weapons, like favorite Iron Banner weapons, favorite Future War Cult weapons, stuff like that, going by each vendor, each maybe foundry, looking at my favorite guns from year 2, kind of a look back and a look forward, since year 2 Taken King Destiny will come to an end shortly, sometime in September. So I've got a lot of video ideas, got a lot of different ideas, but I wanted to ask you a question before I start putting all these together. What are your favorite guns from year 2? It can be any gun, anything, an exotic, a primary, a heavy, a legendary. No blues, please, because I don't have all the blues. But I've got quite a collection going on in my vault right now of year 2 weapons. There's a few year 1 weapons in here, but I have all these guns hanging out from year 2. And I want to start looking at them, start featuring some of them that I may not have already featured, go over some guns. Maybe it won't be legendary max structure, but it'll be a little bit different structure, going over talking about some guns. So I want your feedback, so I have a little bit more direction rather than just my opinion. What do you think are some of the best guns from year 2? What gun did you really want to get but never got? What gun did you get at the beginning and you loved ever since? What are your favorite guns? So I'll go ahead and tell you a few of my favorite guns. One is the Soul Stealer's Claw, and we'll go over this in more depth later on, but this gun, man, it fills so many roles for me, and it doesn't even have the God roll, quote-unquote, talents or perks on it. But it's just been such an amazing gun. I've used it so much. Another one is the PDX 45 with full auto that the gunsmith sold. I've talked about that one a good bit, and it's a monster. I use this one in PvP pretty much all the time. But those are just two of my favorites because they're guns I've used probably the most in Destiny. But before I go down this road, and before it's not really year 3, but before Rise of Iron gets here, I want to look back and kind of set in time these guns, because, you know, vault space will always be limited to a certain degree, so you can't hold on to everything. And at a certain point, you just get too many things in there. So I'm going to have to get rid of some of these guns, and some of them I really like, but they will just become obsolete or old or useless. So I like the YouTube videos to kind of be a snapshot of, here's this gun at this point in this game. Look how cool it was and how much fun I had with it. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Which guns do you want me to feature? Which guns do you think were the best? Which guns would you like to see more of? And which guns maybe do you think were underrated? People kind of slept on them, didn't really pay attention to them, but you thought they were amazing. So let me know in the comments section, guys. And you can expect to see the first video tomorrow, I think. So I'm Death from Above. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you next time. See you. Bye.